this lesson I'm going to cover an increase that is known as knit into the front and the back of the stitch. Knit into the front and the back. And before I get started, a little bit of explanation. Here we have our stitch on our needle, and it's actually just a loop of yarn going across the left needle. And occasionally you will see that it will talk about the front and the back loop. So we kind of make an imaginary line to bisect that stitch, and this is the front loop, and then this is the back loop back here. And we will definitely be referencing that today. So to start off, you're just going to knit into the front of the stitch just like you normally would. Insert your needle from left to right, coming out the back, wrap the yarn. Slide the needle under the left hand needle and then stop. Then twist your needles around to put the right needle in the back with the stitch still on the left hand needle. And then insert that right needle into the back loop of that stitch. Same stitch. And then we're going to knit that loop as well. Slide, we've wrapped it, and we slide the needle up under the left hand needle, and then we drop both of those stitches off the needle. If you look at it, you can see that you get a little bar here that will indicate an increase. You've turned one stitch into two stitches. Knit into the front and the back of the stitch. Do it again. Knit into the front loop, wrap the yarn just as you normally would, slide the right needle under the left needle, and stop. Then twist the needles, placing the right needle in the back, insert that right needle into the back loop, wrap the yarn again just like you would normally, knit that back loop, slide the needle under, and then drop those two stitches off. Now you can see we have two bars, but we skipped one right there. So here was probably our knit into the front. This is knit into the back, knit into the front, knit into the back. Knit into the front and the back of the stitch, increase.